Hello and welcome back to PANCast. In today's episode, we will discuss tools that TAC use. We have a special guest today, Angelo Eismer, who will share more on this topic. Before we get started, Angelo, could you tell us more about yourself?
Hi John, thank you for having me. I'm quite excited because this is my first time joining your podcast. I've been with Palo Alto Networks for 5 years supporting our next generation firewalls, and today I'm eager to tell you about some of the tools that we use when we troubleshoot an issue.
Thank you, Angelo. So, what are some challenges when troubleshooting and how do these tools help?
While troubleshooting issues, I would usually get more information than what the traffic logs or system logs can provide to isolate the issue. If it is a transit traffic issue, I want to confirm that traffic was received and transmitted by the device processing the traffic. If there is an issue about a certain firewall feature not working, like user ID, I would check the logs for the user ID process. To do these, we would use certain tools for a specific issue. We first discussed tools for troubleshooting transit traffic issues, which are Wireshark and TCP dump. These are powerful network analysis tools that enable capturing and analyzing network traffic in real time. They are used by network administrators, security professionals, and developers to troubleshoot network issues, analyze network performance, and detect security threats. First, what is Wireshark? It is a graphical network analysis tool that provides a user-friendly interface for capturing and analyzing network traffic. It supports a wide range of network protocols, including TCP, UDP, HTTP, DNS, and more. It allows capturing and analyzing network traffic at a very granular level, down to the individual packet level. You can filter and search through network traffic to identify specific patterns or issues, and you can even visualize network traffic using graphs and charts. When you have these capabilities, it is easier for you to visualize the traffic flow and inspect the contents of the packet to see if there are any issues with either the packet headers or the payload. How does it work? As an example, when you have run a packet capture on Palo Alto Networks' next generation firewalls, you can download the capture files and load them into Wireshark. Once loaded, Wireshark will show you the network packets captured in the file, and from here you can analyze the communication. From here you can perform the following to analyze the packets as you see them without using the statistical tools built into Wireshark. If the connection is TCP, check if the TCP three-way handshake is present. You can also check the packet length, and you can inspect the payload if the packet is not encrypted. For our listeners, you can check the transcript of this podcast on how to run packet captures on Palo Alto Networks firewalls. There are statistical tools available as well if you need to check the latency, conversations, or IP address statistics. These are not the only tools available in Wireshark, and we recommend that you familiarize yourself with the other tools. Apart from loading a capture file, you can also run Wireshark to capture packets. When you open the application, it will prompt you to select an interface on which to capture packets, and you can also use filters such as host 8.8.8 to filter the packets being captured. To install Wireshark, you can follow the installation guide from the Wireshark developers.
That is a good overview of how Wireshark can help. Could you explain more about TCP dump?
TCP dump is a command line network analysis tool that provides a more lightweight and flexible way of capturing network traffic compared to Wireshark. Like Wireshark, it allows capturing network traffic in real time and saving it to a file for later analysis. It also supports a wide range of options and filters that allow capturing specific types of network traffic or filtering out unwanted traffic. But unlike Wireshark, TCP dump does not support graphs and charts. TCP dump is also not directly available in Windows. TCP dump, similar to Wireshark, can capture packets and save them to a file, or it can also load saved packet capture files. The difference is that TCP dump has no GUI and all operations are done through the CLI. How will you install TCP dump? It may or may not be installed on your computer. On Mac devices, it should be installed, as well as on some Linux distros. Check the documentation of your Linux distro for more information. On Windows, you would use Wireshark in place of TCP dump. To install TCP-dump on Linux machines, you will need to check if your Linux distro repository contains TCP-dump. Refer to your Linux distro documentation or resources, and also refer to the installation notes from the TCP-dump website. Our audience can refer to the recording transcript on how to install TCP-dump. To use TCP-dump, simply open a terminal window and enter the command followed by the desired filters and options. Command examples are available to our audience in the recording transcript. For examples of how to run TCP-dump on Palo Alto Networks devices and how to view the capture files, please refer to the recording transcript.
Thank you, Angelo. You mentioned earlier a tool called Less. Can you tell us more about this?
Less is a powerful terminal pager that allows you to view, navigate, and search through large files quickly and efficiently. It supports features like scrolling, searching, jumping to specific line numbers, and searching using regular expressions. The less command on Palo Alto Networks devices is similar to the less command on Unix systems. To run the command, simply open a terminal window and enter the command followed by the name of the file you want to view. Just like before, the recording transcript will contain examples of how to use the less command. Once you have opened the file in less, you can use the arrow keys or the page up and page down keys to scroll up and down through the file. As you scroll, you will notice that less displays the file one screenful at a time, making it easy to read and navigate. Another useful feature of less is its ability to search for specific text within the file. To search, simply press the / key and then type in the text you want to search for. Press enter to perform the search and then use the N key to move to the next occurrence of the text, or the Shift+N key to move to the previous occurrence. You can combine this search function with regular expressions for an even more powerful search tool. In addition to searching, Less allows you to jump to specific parts of the file using line numbers. To jump to a specific line, simply type the line number followed by the G key. For example, to jump to line 50, you would type 50G. One of the most powerful features of Less is its ability to handle large files efficiently. Unlike other text editors, Less only loads the portion of the file that are being displayed on the screen, making it much faster and more memory efficient. This makes it a great choice for viewing and navigating through very large files. Then, when you have finished viewing the file, simply press the Q key to quit Less and return to the command line.
This is good information to know on these tools. Can you explain more on Grep and regular expressions?
Grep allows you to search for specific patterns of text within files, and it can be used to find words, phrases, or even complex patterns of text using regular expressions. Regular expressions, or regex, is a powerful pattern matching language that allows you to search for specific patterns of text regardless of their exact wording. This makes Grep an incredibly versatile tool for text processing and analysis. In addition to searching for text, Grep also supports various options and filters that allow you to refine your search and display only the relevant results. For example, you can use the -I flag to make the search case insensitive, or use the -N flag to display line numbers for the matching results. Grep can also search for text within specific files or directories, or even within the output of other commands using pipes. Regex is supported by many Linux utilities including Grep, sed, and awk. Examples of how to use Grep in regex, as well as how to use Grep on Palo Alto Networks devices, are available in the transcript. Even though regex is not supported in the grep CLI command of Palo Alto Networks devices, you can download and extract the tech support file on a system which supports grep and use regex, or use an application which supports both.
These independent tools seem very useful to help narrow down and identify a problem. Angelo, what would be the key takeaways for today?
To summarize, first we discussed Wireshark, a tool that can capture packets so that we can perform in-depth analysis on the data it contains. Then we have TCP-dump. Similar to Wireshark, it can capture packets, but it is run through the CLI and does not have the statistical tools of Wireshark. Next is Less. You would use it in a CLI-only environment to see the contents of a text file. Then we discussed Grep, which can be used to search for specific string patterns within a text file. And finally, regex, which can be used in conjunction with the search function in less and Grep to create complex search patterns. By knowing how to use these tools, it'll give you the capability to identify and fix issues.
Thank you, Angelo, for sharing about these TAC tools for troubleshooting. You can find the transcript, the commands to run, and some valuable links on live.paloaltonetworks.com under PANCast.
Thank you for having me, John. It was a pleasure being here. And thank you to our listeners for supporting Palo Alto Networks.
PANcasters, if you have topics you need us to cover, please send in your feedback through the Ideas submission page on Live Community, and we'll be happy to review them. Until next time, bye!